We are a couple days into the 7-star Mewtwo Terra raid, and this thing is a beast. Good support Pokemon are more important than ever in helping Terra raid squads get the win. Our ideal raiding crew is 3 attackers and 1 support. If you don't have the Terra shards to change your Mew to Terra Bug, or you enjoy playing support, this build is for you. Shout out to all the trainers who bring support Pokemon to online Terra raids. You are the backbone of the Terra raid community. If you are getting frustrated raiding with online randoms, then make sure to join our Discord and join our streams on YouTube and TikTok to raid with the DANimals. And a huge shout out to the DANimal High Council member, WhatsaStrat, for coming up with this build and sharing it with us so we can share it with you. Let's take a look at this Dynamite support build. Here's a high level look at our support Mew build and the Mewtwo that we caught with it. Our support Mew works best when it's supporting 3 of our physical attacking Bug Terra Mews. Check out our video on the step-by-step process on how you can recreate that build if you haven't already. Now let's focus in on that support build. Our support Mew build has max HP EVs, 176 defense EVs, and 80 special defense EVs. You can recreate this EV spread with 25 HP ups and 2 health feathers, 17 irons and 6 resist feathers, and 8 zinc. It has a calm nature to further raise its special defense while lowering its attack because we're not really worried about doing physical attacking damage. It's important to replicate this exact EV spread in nature because it gives our Mew 1 more special defense point than defense. This is important because the 7-star Terra raid Pokemon choose their move based on what is going to do the most damage to the target. By making our defense 1 point lower, that is going to make Mewtwo use Psystrike over Ice Beam, avoiding the chance for our support Mew to get frozen. Thanks to the boost that Mew gets in this raid, Struggle Bug, and our Psychic typing, we'll be able to take those hits from Psystrike very easily. This build has perfect IVs in all of its stats. Struggle Bug is one of the best moves to use against 7-star Mewtwo to lower its special attack by 1 stage every time, because Mewtwo loves using Calm Mind. Calm Mind also raises Mewtwo's special defense, which is why we don't want to use special attacking Pokemon. Life Dew gives us extra healing in addition to the 3 heal cheers we have access to. We use Pounce to keep Mewtwo's speed at -1 stage. That is enough to allow any Mew to move before Mewtwo. After Mewtwo uses Rest and fails thanks to the electric terrain that our attacking Mew build has, we can use Thunder Wave to paralyze Mewtwo. This also provides speed control to allow Mew to go first, but it can also make Mewtwo miss some turns attacking because of paralysis. This build pairs best with electric terrain users, or else you're gonna have to wait until the misty terrain is off the field to paralyze Mewtwo. Our Mew uses leftovers for some recovery. The Tera type of your support Mew doesn't matter because you do not need to terastallize. If you want to further optimize your build, you can also make a Terra Bug to hit for extra damage with Struggle Bug and Pounce. 3 additional moves that are really great on support Mew are Mud Slap to lower Mewtwo's accuracy, Helping Hand to increase the attack power of one of your allied Mews by 50%, or Light Screen to increase the special bulk of Mew and its allies. It's important to note that Light Screen will reduce the damage from Psystrike. Next, we're going to take a look at the strategy on how to use this build. We're going to walk you through our turn-by-turn decision-making process so you can see how to best support your allies against 7-star Mewtwo. All right, now let's see this support build in action.
That's right.
Right off the rip, just like our attacking Bug Terra Mew, the most important move right away is Struggle Bug. We need to really dampen Mewtwo's special attack output because of all of those Calm Minds. It starts it out right away with a Calm Mind on turn 0, and then it uses Calm Mind on each individual of the 4 Pokemon.
And then it just keeps using it throughout the raid several times. So, you know, the support Mew's main job is to keep that special attack down for the whole raid.
Yeah, we want to give those attackers plenty of time to use Swords Dance and power up for those massive attacks. So once we get our Struggle Bug, we want at least to get it to down like -3, -4. Ideally, we'll get it all the way down to -6, but once we get it to like -4, we want to mix in a Pounce. So Pounce is cool because it lowers the speed of Mewtwo, and we only need to lower Mewtwo's speed 1 time.
That's right.
That way, Mew will be going first. And so we got this build from WhatsaStrat in our Discord, one of our big supporters, a big heart of this channel. So thank you so much for allowing us to share your builds with everybody. We hope this helps a lot of people.
That's right.
Let's go into the Struggle
one
Bug.
more Struggle Bug, maybe 2 more, depending on how many of the other Mews are using Struggle Bug, and then we Pounce.
That's right. So we'll see, and then we can switch over. We want to keep an eye on our teammates' HP also.
That's right.
Because we want
That's another very important thing. Some people just kind of ignore their teammates' HP, think they'll get it, but you really have to keep an eye on it as the support Mew because you can heal them up with either a heal cheer if they're super low and in danger, or a Life Dew.
So in this time, it's down -3 special attack, so we're going to mix in a Pounce. That way we will start moving before Mewtwo.
That's right.
So especially against Mewtwo, more than any other raid before, you need to make sure you really make use of checking the status of Mewtwo and your own Pokemon. All right, now we have the first attack. And there's that leftovers, healing a lot. All right, so now we see the down 1 speed, -3 special attack.
So we go right back to Struggle Bug, keep it at -3, or even drop it even more.
Yes, and we want to keep in mind at this point, our job is to keep an eye on our teammates' HP, drop a Life Dew or Heal Tier if need be, and we have that Thunder Wave in our back pocket for after the shield goes down. So now,
once you see your teammates are terastallized, the danger goes much further down. However, a critical hit from Mewtwo doesn't matter how much you've lowered its special attack. It can practically one-shot.
It's going to ignore all those debuffs.
Oh yeah.
So let's see, we should start doing some damage. Love to see the teammates terastallizing. Some other good moves that you could run with your support Mew would be Mud Slap to lower the accuracy. You can go Light Screen for additional special bulk, or if you want to go aggressive, you can go Helping Hands, clap for your fellow Mews. But let's check in the status again, because you want to keep checking the status in this raid, especially as a support. So
Yeah.
we can go down even more. Actually, I'm going to mix in a heal. One of our Mews is about half health. We want to keep them out of critical hit range. So we're going to mix in a Life Dew, and you see now we're all going first. So that's critical for the healing, because that means we're going to heal our allies before they get hit by Mewtwo.
And that just keeps them alive, keeps them out of critical hit danger.
So we don't have to terastallize as the support Mew, but you can, especially with this build, if it's Tera Bug for some extra damage. That is WhatsaStrat is Tera Bug, and he terastallizes for some extra damage with Pounce and Struggle Bug. But I am Tera Dark, so I'm actually not even going to terastallize, and you don't even need to.
So we saw that it nullified the stats on our side. However, since we're not using, well, now it's nullified its negative stats, so we're Struggle Bugging. But since we aren't using Sword Stance or anything, we don't need to worry about when it nullifies our stats, only when it nullifies the stats on its side, the negative stats on its side.
Right, so then we have a couple things to do once it nullifies. Right away, you want to do 1 Struggle Bug right off the rip. Just want to get that special attack down, and then we want to mix in a Pounce. So we want to get its speed lowered again. Right. So that way, all of our allies will be doing Struggle Bug or Leech Life before they get Psystriked.
Or Life Dew before they get
Exactly. So I might mix in a Life Dew after this one, just because our allies are looking to be in critical hit range. And if you want to see the build that they're using, the physical attacking Tera Bug Mew build, definitely check out our video on that. We have a whole build video, and then we have a video on how you can take down Mewtwo with a duo with 2 of those attacking Bug Mews.
Definitely, we're gonna want to Life Dew here.
That was a crit hit.
It was a crit hit, I think, and also they're all setting back up because it nullified the stats, so they're not Life Dewing here.
Yeah, they're using Swords Dance. So in that time, yeah, there's nothing you can really do about the critical hit. Luckily, with one knockout, we should still be okay.
Yeah, I've won and had 2 or maybe.
Didn't you get knocked out twice and still win? I
think it might have been 2, either 2 or 3 knockouts, and we still managed to win it.
Let's see, down 3, nice. I'm gonna keep going. So one of our teammates, we don't have Electric or Misty Terrain. So it's going to be now one of our teammates is going to want to put down an Electric or Misty Terrain to prevent Mewtwo from using Rest.
Looks like Devlin got it there.
We like Electric Terrain, and if you're going to use our support build, you want your teammates to have Electric Terrain like our physical attacking Bug Tera Mew build, because with Electric Terrain, we can use Thunder Wave to paralyze Mewtwo. That's going to make it slower, and it's also going to give it a chance to be paralyzed and not miss it. But if you use Misty Terrain, that is going to prevent Mewtwo from being paralyzed. Okay,
both
so
are good options.
I'm going to actually mix in an attack cheer. Our health is good. It's already at -5 special attack. Its speed is down. So I'm going to mix in an attack cheer to give an extra little attack bonus to the allied Mews. So we should break the shield here.
There it is. There's the broken shield. And now Thunder Wave.
Yep, so we have that leftovers for healing. We have the leftovers healing. There's the broke, and then the failed rest from our lovely Electric Terrain that we have there down. Misty Terrain is the same thing. It's really just splitting hairs.
So it looks like it's nullified all the stats. So we'll have to keep a close eye on our allies' health, but we'll especially want to Struggle Bug here. lower
Yeah.
that special attack as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I think next time I might throw up either, I guess, a life do next time. Because definitely now it's -2 special attack. So you definitely want to just make sure you keep a very vigilant eye on Mewtwo stats. And if you're playing this support build, you don't have to look at your own stats. When you're playing the physical attacking Bug Mew build, you have to keep an eye on your attack, make sure it's at max. But with this one, you'd only have to look at Mewtwo. Nice. So now our allies are teaming up.
Life that should heal the allies pretty close to full, probably. And then probably want to mix in a Pounce here so that we're attacking first.
Oh, actually, now I'm free. Now after the life deal, I'm free to use the Thunder Wave.
True.
So now that the shield is down,
even better. Yeah.
now I can use the Thunder Wave because that's where we're packing it. I just had to get the priority. The order of actions is Struggle Bug is always first, so you need to get the Struggle Bugs first. But now we have the benefits, the luxury of getting to Thunder Wave. That'll make Mewtwo slower than us, just like Pounce does. But we get the added benefits of when it's paralyzed, there's a chance that its attack is going to fail because of paralysis. So there we have the paralysis. And again, we like the electric terrain because Misty Terrain would make the paralysis fail.
And we like the paralysis because it stops it from moving, just like it did just there. It stops it from moving, you know, saves you from a potential critical hit that could really hurt you.
Yeah, because the more chances it has to attack, the more chances there are to be a critical. So I'm gonna mix in an attack cheer here because our teammates are good on health. Again, thank you so much to WhatsaStrat and Awesome DANimal for sharing this build with everybody. It's so awesome to get to spread it and keep cooking them up, DANimals.
That's right. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And all of you who send us your Terra Raid builds. And that'll do it.
So that is how you use the support Mew builds with 3 attackers to get the win against 7-star Mewtwo. Let us know.
I didn't want to go down, but there it is.
Let us know in the comments if you tried this build out or if you have any ideas on how to improve it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment, or using Pounce on that subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching and happy Mewtwo season.